Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and welcome back to Utoxin Plays Factorio.
And I am Taryn, the kicker of sides, but I'm feeling sick today.
Yeah, she's not feeling too hot. As you may have noticed, if you are more than mildly observant, there's been a lot of progress made since the last episode.
Yo!
And that's because I'm a terrible, unprofessional YouTuber, and once every few months I do this.
It happened again.
But I screwed up my recordings, and I had no mic audio for 4 episodes, so I had to scrap them, because doing post-commentary just is not an effective thing for me, and I scrapped them. I didn't have a save that would go that far back, and so here we are. Why is there a blinking light there? Why is that a blinking... Oh, that's a new thing they added. Oh, that's what that blinking light is.
What?
That's something in the most recent update. This provider chest is outside of a logistics network, and so it is blinking to let me know that it is outside a logistics network. All right, well,
Whatever.
that is something I can fix. We will plop a RoboPort down right there, and it is no longer blinking. All right, so quick recap, stuff you missed. I got the iron smelter down here up and running. It is feeding iron up into here, this station. Our old iron outpost is gone. So the standard iron smelter has been torn up. I have built a much more capable steel smelter here to more fully provide our base. In the process, I slid the brick smelter down, so that area has been cleaned up a lot. I have a building train. We have a really small rail network here now for our initial ore outpost. Trying to think what else.
Our kitty is starving for attention.
Oh yes, we have as usual, we have a horribly neglected kitty who his life is going to end because he's not getting pets.
From his mom in particular.
Yes. I think that about covers the majority of what you missed. I mean, there was little stuff. A lot of research has been done. If I bring up the research screen, you can see there's lots of research done here. I don't think there's anything too critical you've missed there. We are working on the atomic bomb because I want to be able to nuke the biters into oblivion.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Because they're pests.
In what fashion?
They attack my stuff. I have worked down the rocket shooting speed path a little bit, so we're relatively close to the rocket silo. But I want to transition into more of a bot-based factory before we launch our first rocket. So that is what we are going to be working towards. Which means that I need to think about getting a copper outpost up and running, because I do believe that our copper outpost out there is getting a little low. We're down to 634,000 copper. As you can see, it has consumed a good chunk of that ore patch. It will keep up for a while longer, but it is definitely having issues. Our power is doing okay. Our beacons and our smelters are using a ton of power, but I expected that. That's why we have a 4 nuclear reactor setup. I also greatly expanded our Covarex process here. Sped it up a lot with beacons and modules. So we are producing a lot of 235. I'm kind of doing that in prep for having atomic bombs, because they are very hungry. We are very close to eating up our first uranium patch, but we have a large backlog of 238. So I'm not too worried about that. I mean, if we look at our network, we have almost 8,000 uranium-238, so we're doing pretty well. We will want to think about getting an outpost for that. But let's see. Copper outpost. Probably that. honestly. That is probably the copper outpost I want to go for. That's not a bad choice either. Let's see, that has, actually, that's a little bit more copper than that. That's a pretty low density patch. And that also has no infinite. But I probably will want to build stuff in this area, and so I kind of want to use that up. I want to get that out of there so that I don't have an ore patch where I want to build things. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go for that one. So we're gonna need to clear the aliens out of this area, and we're going to need to build a new mining outpost. So let us, let's see. First of all, check our research. Is there anything I want to be researching instead of the atomic bomb right now? Not particularly. Do I have the capability? I do have the capability of making uranium ammo. I should probably automate that relatively soon, because uranium ammo is amazing. But I'd like to have a uranium outpost before I start doing that, because it is fairly uranium hungry. Yeah. Okay. Let us... Yeah, we'll just let it keep going with what it is working on. Let me come over here and grab my tank. That is my building train, which we will be making use of shortly. Let's see. You have fuel. You have ammo. Okay. Let's go kill some alien scum. There goes our iron train. I'm quite proud of this rail intersection down there. I designed that. That is a 4-lane T-junction for a 2-gauge right-hand drive rail network, and right-hand drive is less common, and 2-gauge is less common, at least for 4-lane and above, from what I understand. So, I apparently did something unusual there. Okay, bots. Yep. Bots, we are going to go ahead and... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, bots, you're going to help me with this. There we go. Pick that stuff all up for me, please. Oh, dear. I made a mess. That was not what I wanted to do. I did not want to take it off. I wanted to open it up and remove the personal roboports. Come on, finish picking up all the stuff I dropped all over the ground.
Oh, excuse me.
That is kind of annoying that it acts that way, but at least that was relatively easy to fix thanks to how roboports work. Alright, now they won't try and repair anything while I am killing aliens, because that would be annoying. Okay. That base is dead. I need to come down here and kill at least 2 of these bases. Preferably more. This one is a little bit bigger a base. Okay. Go, little personal laser turrets, go. There we go. Alright, we're going to stop for a second. We are going to... Where'd my personal roboports go? There they are. Let the bot patch up my tank before we head into killing more. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Okay. Cut up through here. It's a little tiny copper patch there, it looked like. Okay. That's done. Let's go over here and kill one just past these iron patches. These are pretty small iron patches, but they do have infinite patches in the middle. Okay. Let's see. How are we looking? That's pretty good. Kind of like to kill that base as well, I think. Maybe that one, because it's relatively close. Alright. This kind of needs a repair. Just do it myself. Or, you know, pick up my tank. I am just derping. Wrong key. There we go. Patch that up. Okay. Okay, go down and kill that little base. Oh. There we go. I had the wrong weapons set up. There we go. Okay. We're going to kind of head back along this coastline and kill these ones on our way back. Okay. Probably going to start getting the biggest biters here pretty soon, which means I am going to want to upgrade to uranium ammo, because it is amazing. Okay, that is dead. One last one to kill, and then we're going to start building some rails. Okay. There. That base is dead. Time to head back to main base and pick up our building train. Okay. I can't wait to get rocket fuel so that these things can go even faster. Though trains move pretty quick. Even so. Especially the 242 model I prefer. Next time I go for a really big base, I might go for the 310-3 trains, but they're so big. They take up so much space when you're building your rail stops and whatnot. they can carry a heck of a lot of ore. That's for sure. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start getting that outpost built out, and over the next couple episodes, we will get the copper smelter up and running. Oh right, my stop is over here for this thing. There we go. Okay. A bot will come repair that. And I can put my personal roboports back in. Yep, there we go. It's being repaired. And we can hop in my outpost construction train and head out. Okay. Yep, I want to be there. I want to turn here. I want to switch lanes up here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Gonna grab some rails, although I probably have plenty. Let this intersection finish building. Are we gonna... I guess for whatever reason, it doesn't think that tree... That was weird. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's help these bots out a little bit here. There we go. Okay, that's all cleared up. Excellent. So my rail book is that one. And I've gotten in the habit of just doing that. I've heard Will and the guys talk about a rail network being on-grid and off-grid, and I honestly don't know what that means. So I'm going to ignore it and just build my rail networks my way. I do at least use decent blueprints that tile pretty well. Let's go ahead and put a lane switcher in here. Which means I can tear up those. Okay. There we go. Okay. Need to tear up these signals. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, one more segment here. Then we're going to put in a rail stop, which means I'm going to quickly hop off camera and use Autotorio to create myself a train stop, or, you know, a mining outpost blueprint, and I will be right back. Let's just run up here so we can see the ore patch. This is going to be quite a monster. Yeah, this is going to be a big one. And just to go over it, with Autotorio, you just need to make a blueprint that matches up with the edges of the ore patch. Okay, so that was perfectly on. And then I need to come up from here. And I can't tell quite what's going on in here. Okay. Yeah, that is the top row. Okay. So bring that over here to there. So yeah, that's all you do is you just set up those and you make a blueprint of it. Make sure to just grab the two corners, and you just copy that export string, and then we'll paste that into Autotorio. Anyway, I will be right back once I've got the actual blueprint. And we are back. And I have the blueprint. As you can see, it is pretty humongous, but it will cover our ore patch. I think actually right there is the spot, but I'm going to pull up our two walls that we put down because I don't think it actually takes them into account. And so they could cause conflicts. There we go. I'm using laser turrets now for my outpost defense. I think right there. So we're going to plop down that blueprint. Like so. Cool. I'm not going to worry too much about being in there to let all of that build. We're going to come over here. Okay. Bring this down like so. Let them get that all built out. I need to be able to see what's going on here, so we're going to clear the trees out of that space. Let's see. How did I do? Okay, I did that there. Cool. Okay, cool. We're going to tear up those signals. Let's see. There we go. This comes down to there. This gets torn up. There we go. Okay, now I need to signal this. Okay. It's like that. Then okay. Is this by any chance? Boom. Okay. Yeah, I do that. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's not the most efficient signaling, but that's what we're going to do. We are going to do boom, boom, boom. This is going to get boom. Then this way gets like so. that gets like so. These get in the midway points. Okay. This needs to be visible so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, so much better. Okay. Okay. Do those signals there for that side. I think that covers most of it. Oh, I can signal that section. One thing I am excited about, the most recent dev blog for Factorio talks about an actual proper way to visualize rail blocks in-game, which would be so nice. Yeah. I'm actually curious. Did I signal? Okay, yeah, I got that signal. Okay. Yeah, those signals up there, those there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think I got it all. Okay. Cool. So I can bring my train over here now and pull into there. And we can get that outpost building. My bright yellow construction train over here. Turn. Yep, there we go. So much stuff to build. Oh, it's had rails that it hadn't built yet. I was like, why did I stop? Because there was no rail in front of you, doofus. Okay, so yeah. I will get the rest of this built out off camera. You've seen me put it together now. You don't need to see me stand here while my bots build everything. And this is a reasonably good spot to wrap up this episode. So for now, my name is Utoxin. This has been an episode of Utoxin Plays Factorio. And I will see you next time.